Victoria the 6th Sunday, and Mia literally is sitting her butt on my lap. You goof, you're not driving that car, are ya? We're at Selby's, you know, getting some medication for me and hopefully some supper. Anyway, something I'd like to go over. This happened a day or two ago, and on this spot I let you know I'm sending my prayers. Adeline, Jess's youngest daughter from Gabe and Jess, had a real scare a few days ago. She nearly died. What Jess thinks it might be is an aborted SIDS case. They found her, she was blue, like Jess just had, I guess she said she just had this mother's instinct, something wasn't quite right, so she sent Chris, obviously her husband, in to check on Adeline. And when he found her, she was blue and looked lifeless, like not breathing whatsoever. They managed to bring her back because Chris knew CPR, and by the time the ambulance came, like, she was okay. Well, she was on the mend anyway, and so far she still seems okay. But some things like that just give perspective, though, you know. Any day could be your last day, regardless if you're an infant or an adult, and that you need to really, like, pay close attention to those you care about. And it's funny, though, seeing a case like what went on there with Adeline, because I've heard of several, I mean, she never died, but I've heard of several stories of infants who died of SIDS, and how close Adeline was. If State had been another minute or even second longer, Jess said she probably would have been gone and not here with them today. So, likewise, what they called aborted SIDS. Like, very close, she was suffering from SIDS, but she managed to be revived. But they're not sure yet. They said it also could be a seizure as well. And no matter what it is, it's just horrible. Like, especially, like, I don't know Jess personally. Like, even though sometimes when you watch videos you feel you know them somewhat personally, that's kind of the way I feel. And, like, there was a time where I was so afraid of my younger cousin dying of SIDS, because I was just hearing about that type of stuff back then. And I was, like, what, 17 at the time, and it was my older cousin's daughter. She is now a beautiful 8-year-old and going to be 9 this year. And she is amazing. But I just, like, I had that, like, at that time when I was hearing about this type of thing, and I was worried because there was a baby, which is my cousin in the family, and she was around that age, so I was just thinking, what happens if, like, I don't see her too often, but I still know her mother quite well, and I was like, what happens if this happens to her, or my family? And yes, as I said with Adeline, I don't know her family-wise, she's not like that, but it's the closest thing I've ever experienced to knowing an infant that almost went through it. And I'm just saying that it's just scary, and my prayers go to that family, and I hope she has a proper recovery and they find out what exactly did go on with her, whether it was aborted SIDS or a seizure or some type of medical condition she somewhat had. Let's just hope everyone gets answers and that this little girl will continue to thrive. Well, anyway, guys, as I said, I'm still waiting here for my aunt.
Music mix with an East Coast twist.
No, I know, as I said, I don't go out very much other places besides the dollar store, so might as well record myself. I know this is a little, before I end this clip, talking today, we have 63 subscribers, and the last few days it's been going up quite a bit, and I don't want to jinx myself, I always do, but I kind of like that. I mean, that's what I'm happy for every single, and appreciate every single one of you guys that has subscribed to me. But it feels good that I am going somewhere. Like, I don't care if I only have 100 subscribers for what I do, or even like 70. But I'm just happy that I'm making some progress in 3 years. Well, anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next clip. That's what I have to deal with, guys. I just, well, sort of cleaned my room up. And I'm dealing with a silly kitty. Yeah. There's no way I could trick her. Anyway, guys, I will walk with the camera, so, you know, out of the room. It's a little dark here, so... Yeah, I got it up. Okay, I know I thought I'd say this, that way you guys are not going to be confused about yesterday or the other day's video, but you could still keep twat on the day. I got an update on Adeline, like Jess's daughter, and apparently the issue was some type of sleep apnea that she was going through. But I guess this is common in a way in babies, but it doesn't always get it to the degree that happened to Adeline. It was a rare circumstance, and a lot of the time, people are starting to believe that babies or infants who die of SIDS tend to have that problem, but aren't caught in time, like Adeline was. So Adeline was just a tad lucky, I suppose. So they still are calling it aborted SIDS, like I get disconnected SIDS or failed, you know what I mean. And the cat, like whenever I don't have the camera on her, she goes and does something silly. I swear see, she's playing with my 3DS stylus. Oh, and now she's looking at herself. Oh, back to what she's doing. Like, I swear, it's like she knows when the camera's on her. She must, because I do not see any other way that... I mean, I know I talk, but even before I start talking, she just kind of goes yeet, for the most part. Maybe she just wants to put on a show today. She doesn't care that I'm recording her. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. So far, she's doing okay. They did a sleep study. They found out what it was, and they're going to bring a monitor home with her for at least the first year anyway, because that's usually the issue that... Like, what Adeline went through was, like, for a minute she forgot to breathe, and it didn't remind her. And, like, that's just the way Jess explained, and that does sort of make sense, rather than oh, you put the baby on their stomach, or, oh, it must be a vaccine. Yes, back to the vaccine connection to things, right? Which is, okay, maybe that might make more sense than it causing autism, but it's still, everyone's going, oh, the parent did it, oh, the parent's fault, when 99 or 98 at least % of the time it is not the parent's fault. The only time it could be the parent's fault, really, is if they literally suffocated the baby, which rare parent mothers like that. So, but anyway, I said things turned out well there. For the last little while, I'm getting up, well, today it was 10 o'clock, but I'm getting up between 9 and such, and going to bed usually around 11. Yesterday was 12. I literally just couldn't get to sleep. That's just me. And I'm writing everything I eat now, or drink that's like sugary, that is, anything that isn't water, I write down. Even the vegetables, to keep tabs, I write down. That way I can look at it to compare what I ate. as my doctor told me, maybe if I see it in front of me, it'll be real. Like, you know what I mean? So, tomorrow I'm going to show myself getting on the scale again like I used to. And try to keep myself on it this time, because even though I keep saying it, like, it's something that is hard for me to do, is control my eating. I really want to lose weight. I really want to feel it healthy and happy. I just have to really push for it. And hopefully maybe I'll notice a difference. I mean, exercise I suppose would help too. I just have to find something that I can stick with for that. But with all this time now, I have to be up usually between 9 and 10. I'm dressed, as you see. So I'm getting dressed a little more now too, so I can feel awake. So I'm trying to rewire my brain as it is. And here is Miss Diane. Hello, Miss Diane. See you later, Miss Diane. But I could not go in the room when she went out. I was waiting for, like, I don't know how long to get back in there with her there. But it's about 2-ish, 2:15 now. And for the most part, lately, when it came to the sleeping, it wasn't so bad. I think one of my biggest issues is eating. And even now, I'm trying to eat things, like I got pears, I ate both of them. I'm going to have to get to the apples now. I don't want to waste any of it. I have to start getting into a routine that if I'm really hungry enough, eat a fruit or vegetable. Unless it's time for a meal, then I'll eat a certain meal. Like for the last few days, the worst I did, I think, was munch on the Lay's chips I have. And all in all, I didn't have, like, they say for 36 it's 280 calories. So for Lay's, that's quite a few chips. But I'm literally eating it one by one. You're probably thinking I could use a bowl and literally count 1, 2, 3. You know, I was going to argue that by the time I did that, I'd be sick of them, not want to eat them. That would actually be a good thing, actually, but, like, I literally don't want to, I mean, okay, I don't want to eat a whole bunch either. I understand that problem, but I really don't want to have to go 1, 2 to make sure I have either just the amount or less. I'd rather just take one chip at a time from the bag and hopefully mentally take down, which is, again, probably a bad idea too, because I might think I ate less but ate more. But you'd think I would know if I ate 36, put my hand in the bag 36 times. That's pretty much what it is. Like, I'd rather have the, although maybe I would think more if I actually did the counting into the bowl thing and look at how much is there, rather than eat one at a time and not really know what I ate. Yeah, actually, that's one thing I like about the vlog. I know, like, lately it's been a break and kind of a treat. I haven't set short vlogs, but I am going to go back and forth between these short vlogs and this, because if I really need to go out and say something, I will. If it isn't too TMI or half a serious issue with my family that they would not want out. The only thing reason I brought up about Adeline is one a lot of people know who watched that vlog. She put it out there too, and it's just my opinion on the situation. Like, unless I was given permission or even encouraged to do so, I would not want to bring out something too private or, you know, I don't give many of the names of my family. Like, I only give them 1 or 2 names that are the actual names, like Kathy, Leah, Winnie are all the names my family actually go by. Everyone else I try to give code names to, because, and even with the code names, there's certain situations that I don't want to share, because if any, because one, eventually these code names will become a character, and you'll know that this person is that person. So, or the family will eventually learn whose code name means what. As I said, I don't want to share anything that would hurt my family or my friends. That's the same, but something that I can I can use this to kind of relieve any anxiety or frustration that isn't too crazy, and it certainly helps. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next clip. Hey guys, it is, Thursday, February 9th, and doing the scale thing. Yeah, you're kind of getting me unedited today. As I said, like, in my pajamas, my doctor would kill me, but I am going to get dressed soon. Thought I might as well get weighed in these. Never ate anything yet. I was weighed a week ago and I was 177 pounds. Now, to be honest, this for one is a new scale, and I'm wearing pajamas on like clothes too, and heavy pants. So, I'm thinking it's possible that I've gained because I did eat, in a sense, quite a bit. Just never been after 8. Maybe one day after 8. That was it for the whole week, which for me is a good thing. So, I haven't actually written down the calories, but I've written down the food I've been eating for the last week, so I know in perspective, like with the fast food and all, I ate quite a bit alone. The stuff in between, again, was not as bad as I noticed. It was just the fast food, and it did a lot on my money too, so I am going to have to work on that. But anyway, enough, what do they call it? Procrastinating. Let's get on. Oh my god, I gained 2 pounds. Well, that wasn't working. And it might be too lighter than it is, so I figured I gained, but you never know, that may have been what it was on my original scale anyway. I don't know, but I am going to have to do something about this. I'll have to think about that and think about more meals that aren't as bad. So anyway, guys, hopefully next week it'll be a better result. So I'll go 179, 181, give or take, or even lighter. I will see you in the next clip. Hey guys, this is Saturday the 11th, I think, and I'm going to get ending the vlog soon. But instead of doing I tried, because I already kind of tried it, but to give you my opinion, like, on something. This you see here, well, it looks like a bacon, it's sandwich. But the bread is French bread, apparently, or a different type of bread, like. And it's alright. A little harder to chew through, but okay, I guess. And it's small, so not much there. So anyway, guys, not much happened really. Well, actually, more happened talk-wise this week. Next week's my first week back at work, so maybe you'll see a little of that, me sitting, me talking about it, how it went. So I'll see you in the next video.